every week is gonna get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Ready, but you ain't ready. Welcome back. Texas Coastal Fishing Reports. We're going into now week 2 of March. This is part of a new series, and it's a living, breathing fishing report. Things are going to be changing every week. Sometimes I'll skip a week and we'll go 2 weeks, but let's get right to it. All right, I don't know if y'all can see those. There's one boil right there, one boil right there. They've kind of faded a little bit, but those are redfish boils, and that's what I'm looking for. There's another one. Let me turn around here. There's another one right here. Actually, there's 2, and there's another one right here. So they're fish hunkered down. That's what this tells me. You really sort of have to fish with that sight, you know. And what's crazy, dude, is, you know, I could sit here and keep doing the same thing, and I'm gonna skunk out just on this particular drift. But what that tells me is that these reds are pretty low, and I need to slow down my retrieve just a little bit. But they're definitely kind of favoring this little general area. It's pretty moderately deep here, so I'm gonna take my time right here before I drift any further and really kind of get some quality cast. So the fish are here. They're just a little picky today. We're actually blowing up a lot of reds. I'm starting to see some good wakes. There's a boat around with a high tower. He's seeing something too that he likes. A lot of times these reds, sometimes we'll just hunker in the grass, sit there, and when you scare them or spook them, they'll just, oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. Let's micro pull down. Let's see what we got here. It's fighting like a red. I love it, I love it, I love it. Look at that. Oh yeah, it's a red. Feels like a pretty good one. Let's get right here. Only thing is I do not have my net. Feels like a pretty good red here, boys. Oh yeah. Yes, a good one. Love that little bounce right there, dude. That's that good tension bounce. Get it tired. Just let it do its thing. Let it wear itself out a little bit. Oh man, that's what a red. What a red. Still got a little fight in her. I had a net, I would muscle this thing in, but we don't have that luxury. Come on, girl. Yeah, buddy. Oh man, look at that one. Oh, that's a stud. Okay, let's get a weight. Oh, that's got to be over. That's right at about 10. That's over. Well, no, that's about a 9-pounder. Okay. You're ready, but you ain't ready. Come on, give me a strong kick. There you go. Solid red. See if we can do it again. We are finding a lot of decent 8s, 7s, 9-pounders. But Clearwater right now, where I'm at, oh man, dude, it's good, dude. I've probably found some of the best 9.5, 10-pound slots. I wish I could pattern them out. I don't think I can. I think they're just there and they're passing through. They're coming off of these channels. It's very wind dependent, but bait is definitely starting to become more prevalent. So the biggest change that I've seen from last week with my son to now is the quality of reds are starting to really pick up on a lot of these influx of bait that is finally getting into those grassy areas, and it's becoming more prevalent. So you're starting to get, these reds coming off of these channels. A lot of them are transitional reds. Your black drum, your redfish, your sheep's head. A lot of these fish are coming off of the transition. If you go out there, look at it, and if you know where the channels are at, you'll notice a lot of the guides are going to be fishing off of channels and drifting into grassy areas. That's all these guys are doing. There's no secret about it. And if it is a secret, if it is something you didn't know about, well then you know it now, and it's time to put in work. Don't just go out there in the middle of a grass flat and wonder where these fish are at. No. Play off of some of these channels. Work your way into the grass flats based off wind direction. Backwater guys, my creek water guys, my brackish water guys, all those guys that just like to get there in those back areas. The weight's good in select areas, but the overall weight back in those areas is, it's okay. This is the most important month. Spring break, it's windy. The transition year down here in Texas, and the further south you go, it just gets crazy windy, dude. A lot of things are changing in your waters. Without really talking about any specific territory, let's just tell it how it is. You've got your backwaters, you've got your big bays, and then you've got your grass flats. If you are a tournament angler, don't be fooled. You can win tournaments no matter where you're at. You just got to do the work for it, and you got to know what to watch for. If you're just a recreational fisherman and you're just trying to get good, you're trying to bring the family down here, maybe you just can't afford to hire a guide, and you just need something to work with and to build off of. Second week of March, we've seen some of the biggest changes in regards to quality of fish all up and down the Texas coast. I'm not just talking about Corpus. I'm not just talking about South Padre, Matagorda, Galveston. I'm talking about the whole coast. A lot of bait. You guys really got to be focused on bait this time of year, because that is the telltale sign that something is up.